Hey everybody, this is Seth, Keeping It Real. I hope your day is going awesome so far. Have you ever felt overwhelmed trying to decide which Facebook ad campaign you should use when you're building your ad for your business? Today I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. At the end, I'm going to give you a bonus that you can apply in minutes to get literally tens of thousands of people watching your Facebook videos. The key is you want to make sure your ad matches your product or your service. Because there are 2.13 billion people actively on Facebook, you can't ignore it. This is a massive opportunity to advertise your product, your service, or your brand. Comparatively, only 103.4 million people watched the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots in the last Super Bowl. And here's the biggest difference. You can't engage with the people on the TV. When someone throws a touchdown, you can't give them a thumbs up. I mean, I've seen people get angry and yell at the TV, but you really can't engage. You can't do a thumbs down or an angry face when they fumble the ball. On Facebook, people can engage, and it makes the touchability, the tangibility of your product and your service massively bigger. Today, we're going to go through the 11 Facebook ad campaigns that fit different business objectives. I'm going to show you how to pick that business objective. First thing you're going to do is go to your Facebook account, come up here to this little drop-down arrow and click on Create Ads. That might say Ad Campaign or Manage Ads if you already created one, but if you started out new, it's just going to say Create Ads. Once you get here, you're going to see three main categories: awareness, consideration, and conversion. Each of these have various ad campaign objectives beneath them. Each of these is going to meet a different need. Awareness is if you want to increase your awareness of your brand. They say someone has to encounter or engage with an ad or a brand name at least 7 times before they will feel inclined to buy it. Brand awareness ultimately creates authority and trust for your brand, and then more people end up becoming part of your brand and buying from that. This is the long game plan. It is the least direct. It works best for companies like Coca-Cola or Nike or Whirlpool, well-known brands that have been established, and they just want to get as many eyeballs in their brand as possible. The next one is consideration. Consideration is a little less broad. It's more targeted and it increases engagement. It uses ads that motivate the customer to interact by liking a page or clicking a link or entering a contest. And the most direct on the far right is conversion. Conversion is very direct. It's akin to what Gary Key likes to call the right hook. You're not jabbing, you're doing a right hook. You're bringing it all the way down to, hey, buy this, or click on this, or entering your payment information. If people are already very warmed up to buying your product, this is a really powerful way to bring it home. So it depends on where your company is at. If you're a new company, I don't recommend the first one, awareness, because you need more of an established brand to make that really work effectively, and that is the long game. I also don't recommend the direct one, conversion, at the beginning until people have a really good reason to buy, unless your kind of product is very much an impulse buy and your ad is so good people feel super inclined to buy it. Now I'm going to walk through each one. Let's begin with brand awareness. Brand awareness has an end goal to reach as many people as possible who are likely to connect with your brand, and consequently, you're going to reach as many people as possible. Reach, however, is to show your ad just to a maximum number of people. Regardless of who they are, it's not as targeted as brand awareness. It's just to get your ad out there constantly so everyone sees it. It's kind of like this. I don't drink Coca-Cola, but I see the ads a lot. I'm very aware of the brand because I see them all the time. So their ads are not targeted to me because I'm not a drinker of Coke. I don't drink any soft drink at all. I know what they put in that stuff. But it does increase their authority in my mind because I hear about them so often. That's brand awareness approach. When you set up either of these campaigns, the brand awareness or the reach, you're going to notice that Facebook is going to give you the exact same options to choose from. The difference is how it displays it. Because with brand awareness, it's more targeted to people who are likely to connect with your brand. Let me give you a really good example of an awareness ad from Coca-Cola.
There's a Coke for he,
and she,
and her, and me,
and them. There's a different Coke for all of us.
especially one for him.
No feet have wandered where you've walked.
no eyes saw what you've seen.
No one's lived the life you live.
No head has held your dreams.
To act the same would be mundane.
What a boring thing to do. That's why there is just one me.
And a billion unique yous.
We all have different looks and loves.
Likes and dislikes too.
But there's a Coke for we.
And us.
And there's a Coke for you.
Next, you have consideration. Now, this category is the one I recommend most companies begin with. And the first one under there is traffic. The end goal of traffic is to drive traffic to a destination on or off Facebook. You just want people to click. When you understand the objective of what you're trying to do with your company, and you understand the sales funnel of your customers, how they go from step 1 to step 7 where they actually buy your product, it makes it so much easier to know which one of these ad objectives to pick. Traffic could be visits to your website, it could be visits to your blog, it could be visits to your Facebook page, it could be even visits to an application or lead them to a conversation in Facebook Messenger. Let me give you an example. Let's just say your company is brand new to the world and you want to get traffic to your website or your page at a very low cost. They click on an ad that takes them to your Facebook page, they like the page, and next week you have an offer of your product at 20% off. That's part of a funnel. The first idea is just to get them to the page. Engagement, like the name implies, is a little more engaging than traffic. Engagement end goal is to get people to engage with your Facebook post or your Facebook page. Engagement can include comments, it can include shares, it can include likes, responses to events, even offer claims. Now, the advantage with engagement is it's easy for your customers. Most of the time, all they have to do is click a little button that says yes, or I'm attending an event, or RSVP. Let's say you're selling walking tortilla chips. You have tortilla chips that walk, and you're gonna host an event that allows people to go online into this webinar, this meeting room, so they can witness the walking tortilla chips in order to engage them and to have an offer at the end of that. This is an example of engagement. Now notice when you're on here that if you click on the actual ad itself, it'll pop up and it'll give you a little summary. Like you click on traffic, send more people to a destination, you click on engagement, get more people to engage. This gives you sort of an overview of what each one does, which can really help a lot. The next one is app installs. The end goal is to send people to the App Store where they can download your application. At the App Store, Google Play, Kindle Fire, even iOS apps can do this as well. The idea is you want them to download it and start using it. Then you can later make money by in-app purchases or by creating it as an advertising platform where other companies can advertise their product on your application. Video view. This one is one of my favorite because when you're scrolling, and people, you know how they are. They buy with their eyes. They're not going to read a whole bunch of text. If they watch a video and it's funny or interesting at the very beginning, they're very likely to stop and engage. You're just scrolling through on your phone and boom, you see that Facebook ad, that video. That's what this one is. The end goal is to get people watching a video. It could be behind the scenes footage. It could be a product launch. It could be a customer service story to raise awareness about your brand. An example would be like this. There's a video of a human giving a monkey a beard shave. And the title below it is Monkeys Shave, Men Don't. And it's advertising a beard company. It's brilliant. Now, even though the video itself has nothing directly to do with selling beard equipment, it indirectly applies. So when people watch that, they see the page, they're more likely to like the page, then they see an offer come up later on, and they're more likely to buy. Let me show you this example. Lead generation is the next one. This one's powerful. The idea is you want to get the contact information of the people who are interested in possibly becoming customers to your brand. Contact information is a precious commodity these days because when you have their information, you can now create value for them, build a relationship, and market to them when the time is right. The end goal is to generate a lead. So you collect contact information from people who are a natural fit for your business. To do this effectively, you need to understand your sales funnel. For example, maybe you have a YouTube channel, then people notice you have a Facebook page, then they like the Facebook page, then on the Facebook page they start reading really helpful articles that you're providing, and as they read those articles they realize you have a product that applies to that. Let's just say your product was baby stuff. And so you have a YouTube channel talking about babies and how cute they are and how funny they are, and that leads to a lot of engagement and likes. But then people go to the Facebook page where they read more in-depth articles on how to raise babies, and then you see an offer for a special toy that assists in directing their attention as you're teaching them don't touch the light bulb. You see, it's a funnel. You need to understand the funnel. When you understand that, lead generation can be super effective. The next one is messages. This is a newer one. This one's super cool. It is the most engaging of all the ones I mentioned so far, because when someone clicks the button, it takes them directly to the Messenger app. It gives them the opportunity to say yes or no, and then you can have an automated message that's sent to them, or you can pay someone by the hour to sit there and answer questions. It could be, hey, did you have any questions about our product? How can I help you? Did you try the 3-question survey? It's very personal. And in the future, when something comes up, you can set it up so it'll send them an announcement when something really cool is about to happen. We've covered the first 2 categories. Now we're going to talk about conversion. Conversion is the third category. This is the most direct. This is the roundhouse right hook where you're going to ask for the sale. The end goal of conversions is to get people to take a high value action, such as buying your product or adding purchase info. These tend to be more expensive because it takes a lot more to get a customer to reach the point where they're willing to give you money in exchange for what you are offering. The advantage is if you're targeting your market very specifically and effectively, and if your offer has huge value to them, you can generate a ton of sales doing this. You can use the Facebook pixel or app events to actually track and measure conversions. What that means is if someone goes to a landing page, in the header you have a pixel, you like that, embedded. And when people click on it, whether or not they decide to buy, you can track that. Out of 100 people, how many of them actually bought, how many left after a few seconds. It gives you that kind of data so you can see how effective your marketing is going. Catalog sales. This takes them straight to your store catalog on Facebook. So you create ads that automatically show items from your catalog based on your target audience. For example, your Facebook page has a shop. In that shop are coffee mugs for sale. When someone clicks on your ad, it actually takes them straight to your shop. Now, if they click on that item, it'll take them straight to an e-commerce website or your Amazon store, Amazon sellers, where they can purchase the product. The advantage to the catalog is they never have to actually leave the Facebook application in order to see your product, because you can create the catalog on your Facebook page. It's kind of like selling on Amazon. People already trust the Amazon platform. So when they see your products in a catalog on Facebook, the chances that they trust it go up because it's on Facebook. The last one is store visits. This has the end goal of taking people straight to your brick and mortar store. So we're not talking about an online catalog, we're talking about a coffee shop. So you click on the ad and it shows the address, and it might say something like this: hey, click on here and you get 20% off your first meal, and you saw this picture of amazing spaghetti and your mouth is watering, you have to eat it. So you click on it, takes you to the landing page. You go to the landing page and it says 20% off your first meal with us, and all they have to do is put in their name and email. Now you have the contact information, and it generates or automatically downloads a coupon. Now they go into the store and they buy their spaghetti and they get 20% off. That is how those store visits work. This is an overview. In the future, we're going to have more videos explaining more specifically how to leverage Facebook so you can advertise your product from beginning to end. If you click on the link below, it's going to give you 4 very powerful examples of Facebook ads. These are from RBC, Market Meets, Socket Behavior, and Yelp. And they're powerful. What's cool about them is they're all so different. 100% free. Now for the bonus that I promised you. If you go to YouTube and you begin to search something that's relevant to your product, let's say you're selling coffee, and you find an example of someone eating coffee beans and how it affects them, and it's funny, and you find the video, you download it. It's very easy to download. It's not hard at all to do. You can use Firefox, you can use Chrome, there's a little download button there. You download the video, upload the video, make sure there's no copyright issues with it. If it's a generic video, you can do this. Upload the video and use it for the video view option for your Facebook ad campaign objective. Now, you didn't have to create the video, but you're leveraging a video that was already created. When people see the video, if it's interesting, they're going to engage. And the chances of them liking your page is much greater. You didn't make the video. You took it from YouTube. It saves you time. That hack will save you hours and hopefully make you millions. You guys have an awesome day.